What's good, Raider Nation? It's your man, Wasted Talent. I'm coming back to you with another short video. There have been reports today from Kyle Hurd on the Herd, Fox News, that Kliff Kingsbury could be a possible offensive coordinator candidate if Antonio Pierce is hired with the Raiders. Now, Kliff Kingsbury comes with an extensive resume. He's the former Arizona Cardinals head coach. He's the former Texas Tech head coach. He's also been, a guy who has developed some of the biggest names in professional football at quarterback. He developed Baker Mayfield. He developed Kyler Murray, the former number one pick. And last but not least, he was very integral in developing one Patrick Mahomes. Now, a lot of people feel that if Kliff Kingsbury came here with Antonio Pierce, that could be signs that the Raiders are thinking of moving up to number one and snagging the big fish and Caleb Williams. Now, for myself, I feel like if you're going to swing big, right? We know the Raiders need a quarterback. This is a team that's ready to rock and roll. I was a guy who was, really, really big on the Raiders trying to move up as far as they can to try to procure generational talent such as Caleb Williams. But, this is a very heavy quarterback late in draft. And I think Kliff Kingsbury as an offensive coordinator would be a home run for the Raiders, to be quite honest with you. It's not the best head coach, but as far as, his offensive repertoire, that's something that cannot be argued, man. He had a really high-powered offense at Texas Tech, and a really high-powered offense working with the likes of Caleb Williams this year at USC. So, listen, man, bringing that air raid offense, having a sense of familiarity with a guy like a Caleb Williams, man, would be a home run. Now, as far as the Antonio Pierce caveat, Antonio Pierce is a head coach who does not really have an offensive background, and it'll be great for him to have a former head coach and a guy who has been successful in the NFL and the college level calling his plays. A former head coach, a guy that's used to kind of being in charge and having that play call sheet on the sideline. Kliff Kingsbury had the Arizona Cardinals at 11-6. I think his second year as head coach and got them into the playoffs. They finished second in the AFC West. So Kliff Kingsbury had some success in the National Football League. It hasn't gone as well as we'd like, but I love the rumblings that we're hearing coming out of the Raiders ethos. Now listen, guys, if you like what you hear, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Raider Nation Unlimited, at Wasted Talent Raiders. I am out. And make sure you pull up to my next live tonight. We will be breaking this all down on Raider Nation Unlimited, everybody. You guys have a great and terrific day.